So our conversation today, like I said, for those joining us, is raising future-ready children, a parent's role in career guidance. Allow me to talk about who Edith is so that I tell you that for real, you must listen to her. She is an expert in her field. So Edith Tendwa has had a total of 33 years of work experience, and she started in the hotel industry, where she began as a casual typist at Mount Kenya Safari Club, which is now known as Nairobi Safari Club, and she rose to the position of executive secretary to the MD. She's been a HR practitioner with over 10 years experience in the field, mainly gained from working in the oil and gas industry. And so her career spans from secretarial and administration to what she's concentrating on, which is where her expertise is, and that's in human capital management. So Edith is very, very passionate about people, and her life purpose is to assist individuals in their careers through revamping their CVs, giving career guidance, and preparing them for interviews. So if you're a mom out there, you're working, you've been dreaming about moving from maybe the current job to the next one, or being promoted and you do not know how to prepare, she's passionate about this. Is part of her life purpose, but not just for individuals, but also for companies and for organizations. She works with them so that she's able to help them fulfill their human capital needs, therefore by ensuring that they have alignment to their strategic objectives, vision, and mission. So Edith also believes in giving back and making it a point to take out time to volunteer. Does that sound familiar? Very Proverbs 31, isn't it? I have to say this, I really enjoyed reading Edith's profile. And one of the things that was huge, Edith, is that you were the first local employee for Engen Kenya Limited. Let me tell you, for some of us, who were there when Engen was coming in, this is a big deal. I know for somebody else, it's just a line in a CV or a profile, but I was like, wow, yeah, we're in the presence of a trailblazer. And because of you, because of your hard work, because of the way you set a high standard, other Kenyans, including friends that I know, were able to then be injected into that system, and they've been able to raise their families because of you. So I wish to celebrate you and not just take that small line as just something to pass by. It's a big deal. And you started as an executive assistant to the MD, and then you rose to HR admin manager for Kenya. And then as you were leaving Engen, you were at regional HR manager covering 7 countries. I don't know whether you guys understand this. This is amazing. Just that build up, she's built her career. So when she's talking to us, she's talking as somebody who's rose through the rank, and that she's done the hard work. And she's worked with people in careers. She's managed people of various careers. So we are in the right hands. So she has a Bachelor of Commerce in HR Management. She's a registered practicing member of IHRM, and she's currently pursuing her certification in human resource, the professional qualification, CHR. All right. Yeah, so Edith, I'm very, very excited about hearing more about you, because I almost feel like you need a book, to tell people this trailblazing is not a joke. But you took a bold step in December 2018, and you retired, and you became now a business owner, and you opened a HR consultancy. You're now a sole proprietor. You'll tell us about your organization, where you focus on individuals who are looking for career changes and SMEs within the East Africa region who do not have HR departments, which is a big thing, I think, for smaller organizations. And they really need this resource to achieve their objectives. And you've said that your core strengths are in career guidance, recruitment, training and development, and performance management. So if you're running an organization and you're listening to this, and you've always needed somebody, please make sure you take Edith's contacts after this. If you need HR guidance, make sure that you listen to Edith, but also pick her contacts and follow this conversation after this. So in the course of her work after retirement, as she's running her consultancy, she's conducted performance management training, she's handled recruitment, she's rewritten client CVs is a big one. She's conducted mock interviews, she's given career guidance, and also motivational talks to companies and high school students. So if you need a person for any of those things, please do that. I used to work in HR. I didn't tell you this, Edith. I used to work in HR. And part of my work, which I really enjoyed, was to look through CVs. And I used to tell people, especially those who are walk-ins, your CV enters before you. So always make sure that your CV represents you. Your CV will enter gates that you'll never enter. So make sure that your CV represents you. So if you know your CV, you're not getting jobs, maybe I used to tell them, maybe it is your CV that's not representing you well. So please, please, if nothing else, go and have your CVs rewritten. Yeah, so that your brand, this brand that you're building, can be valuable and marketable in the organizations that you're going. It's part of how we build the life that we desire and that God approves. So without further ado, I hope now many of us are in. Let's start this conversation. Raising future-ready children, a parent's role in career guidance today. So my dear Edith, I know I've taken long, but I hope you feel honored. I love that you're a trailblazer. I really enjoyed reading your profile and I was like, wow. Yeah, you may just be sitting in around people and never know they made a difference in this country. So thank you for your contribution at Engine and the many people. I love HR. I love working with people. So I know your passion. We have never met. We've only met online, but it feels like we've met. And something special is I got to interview your daughter on Chasing Courage as well. So you're the first mom, daughter, yeah, again,
What an
trailblazing
honor.
my
That's such an
panel.
honor. That's an honor. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Wairimu. I feel so honored to be here on your webinar. And like you talked about, I mean, just to mention more about myself, I'm a wife, I'm a mother, I have three grown children, and I'm a grandmother of four. One of those grandchildren is actually going to be 11 this year. So he will be into the CBE system soon. So even if I'm a grandmother, I'm still really want to understand, how does this work and what, because as an HR person, you also want to continuously see how do you connect the two together. Yeah. And then just to go back as well, in my career, I actually started my career as a casual typist at Nairobi Safari Club. And I remember I used to earn like maybe 300 shillings. At that time, it was a lot of money per day. So, just see that career trajectory. I'm so glad that I get to share my career journey with people, even in high schools or even just individuals, just to encourage them that, anything is possible through God. Because I am God-centered, and He's the one who gives me the strength to be able to do what I do.
I
Okay,
love
so
that.
thank you. And thank you also for the quote that you gave us from Bill Hybels. It's so true that we as God will look at us as parents, what did you do to raise your children? How did you raise them?
Yeah.
That's so important. And even about the Proverbs 31 woman, I need to read that again. Yeah.